If you know me, you know I'm a big gallery museum lover, so of course we had to visit the Metropolitan Museum of Art. It's actually the 4th largest museum in the world and the largest art museum in America, which is wild. So I actually have mixed feelings when it comes to the Met Gala, but we still wanted to check out the Sleeping Beauty's Reawakening fashion exhibit. And basically, if you're unfamiliar, the Met Gala is used to celebrate the opening of these exhibits by the Costume Institute. So this is like getting a behind the scenes, deeper look into the theme of the Met Gala. And honestly, the collection itself was super beautiful. There were some really unique pieces. There is so much going on in the museum though. There are so many different collections from different time periods. So if you don't care about fashion, there is something for you. For example, this is the Annenberg collection, and it's just a bunch of impressionist / post-impressionist work. Think Monet, Van Gogh, Picasso, Matisse, Cézanne, the list goes on. And I've definitely seen a bunch of impressionist art before, like there's a lot of Van Gogh in Amsterdam, for example, but I've never seen this large of a collection before, so it's so cool. But in this same trip, I was lucky enough to have one of my favorite gallery experiences ever. There was this exhibition called the Harlem Renaissance and Transatlantic Modernism, and I don't think I've ever seen black people represented in paintings this way. Not only are there countless pieces of positive and fun portrayals of black people, it also shows how black people and artists have completely shaped the artistic landscape we have today, especially with artists like Matisse and Picasso. There also hasn't been a museum that's done a collection like this in New York since 1987, so I'm feeling very lucky to be here. I also have 100% seen this piece before in the Stedelijk Museum in Amsterdam. Love it. And whilst you can't see the exhibit anymore, there is a podcast episode that the Met did where you can hear about how music, fashion and literature and art has helped shape the modern black identity, so defo check that out.
With the rhythm and blues.
It will be, oh, there we go.
A little give and take. New York Times.
Amazing.
Daily News. Whoa, whoa,
I can't believe I seen Troy Bond. This isn't really that funny, girl.
Good morning, guys. We are just about to make our way into Manhattan. We're going to stop off at our local coffee spot. It's called Milk and Pool here in Bed-Stuy. Black-owned cafe. It's absolutely excellent. It's black-owned, yeah, I did some research. So yeah, that's the plan. We're going to head over to this fashion bazaar market that Becky found. Really excited. It's got over 100 vendors. Then we're going to go to the Whitney. It's like a modern art gallery, but they focus on living artists, super diverse as well.
And they're having a biennale.
And they're having a biennale. What's that?
It's usually when they bring different artists from different countries.
Oh, nice. So Becky's just explaining. They bring different artists from different countries, and then we're just gonna run some errands, go to B&H, like our favorite camera store. I think it's everyone's favorite camera store in the city, and then Apple as well. And then we're gonna get some dinner, because why not? Apologies for the sunglasses. I am really iron deficient and the light hurts my eyes. So that's what I'm currently working with. I really need to get better at being hydrated and taking my iron tablets whilst it's really hot. So that's what we're gonna start with today. So it'll be a really big win for me if I take 3 tablets today. But anyway, we're gonna head off to this cafe and get started with the day. Let's get going. So we've just finished at the market. We got a hot dog from the market, which was so good. Hit the spot, but then we were really hungry after that, so we've just come to Milk Bar behind us, and I got a slice of birthday cake. Becky got a cookie. Which cookie did you get in the end? Compost. Oh, so what is actually in it?
Pretzels.
Nice.
Chocolate chip.
Nice.
Other chocolates.
Just like
Sweet
a bunch
and
of
salty.
nice. So yeah, she got the compost cookie, so just a bunch of like nice stuff in there. We're gonna check out the Whitney, but I really want to enjoy this birthday cake whilst we just like meander around. But the weather today, oh my gosh, it's so warm, a lot more humid than I thought. But yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's like 3 p.m. The time just goes by so quickly, especially in the heat, because you just do things slower. But anyway, so far so good. Let's get going.
Begin to play, maybe to the sound of your hello. music I'm here. I can listen whenever you are here.
Another day, another gallery. One thing I will say about the Whitney is I love the fact that they focus on a diverse range of living artists. I did enjoy my visit last year a bit more, but still a great gallery nonetheless.
She's a beautiful girl, she's a beautiful girl. And everything around.
Okay, just finished at the Whitney Museum. We're gonna get some food because we are so hungry and we're both just exhausted, to be honest. Absolutely.
Captivated in a power. Suddenly I see.
My goodness. This is easily some of the best Mexican food I've ever had. Oh.
I hope you didn't think I could come all the way to New York and not go to a classic observation deck. I'm gonna save the Empire State Building for a future visit, so today we're at the Edge, and it actually happens to be the highest outdoor sky deck in the whole of the Western Hemisphere. I mean, views like this of the city will never get old to me. If you didn't understand why it was called a concrete jungle before, now you definitely do.
she comes. It must have been the day we lost a kid. What if I was the answer to your prayer? Yeah, you need a little candle, need a little candle. What if we last till it's done like you promised me? Who let the boys fill their own tray? Dinner is served, can't you see we're not opposites? Are you still out there?
Believe it or not, this is Becky and I's third time coming to Soho Diner. I just love the vintage vibes, from the jukebox to the interior design. It feels so American.
Come here for like drinks.
Yeah.
And then they enjoy those drinks.
They enjoy drinks. That is actually something to like.
Soho Diner very kindly invited us down this time, so I wanted to try something different on the menu. I usually go for the steak, but I went for the bolognese and I was not disappointed.
Good morning. It has been a minute since I've spoken to the camera properly, but it is another very sunny, beautiful morning here in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Heading over to one of our local cafes. Yeah, before heading into Manhattan, I think we're gonna walk the High Line today and do some other stuff. I'm also wearing my, I don't know if you can see, my Yankees top because we're gonna go to a Yankees game later, which I'm super excited about. This is my first ever baseball game, so I'm feeling very Chad in High School Musical type vibes. But that is the plan. Super excited. Gonna bring you along. Hope everyone's enjoying the New York vlog series at the moment, by the way. If you haven't already, go check out the first one. But yeah, let's get started with the day.
Trying to hustle some things that go with the pause. Feeling no remorse, feeling like my hand was forced. Middle finger to the Lord, nigga, gripping my balls. Said the ladies, they love me. From the bleachers, they screaming. All the ballers is bouncing, they like the way I be leaning. All the rappers be hating. Hope the track that I'm making.
You already know we had to squeeze in some time for thrifting. Look how huge this store is. I just love the thrift scene in Brooklyn.
Hey, where you from? I'm from New York. I really like your style. Oh, what? You like the way I walk?
It shouts of liberty and equality. How mockery.
I hope
In vain.
believe me.
Cover up crimes.
I'll be
We spent a lot of time working on this trip, but we did manage to squeeze in one last gallery visit at the MoMA. It's the only gallery where the Google Maps pin and a plain white t-shirt is considered art, but it's so inspiring in so many different ways. The MoMA is the perfect place to end a trip to New York in my opinion because it really makes you reflect on so many different aspects of life, as well as providing so much inspiration and fueling your creativity. If you are a modern art fan and you only have time to visit one museum, the MoMA is by far the best value for money. Seeing Andy Warhol in the same breath as Salvador Dali was so interesting. As we prepare to leave New York, I still can't help but continue to ask myself, how are we going to make it in this city? In some ways we did, in some we didn't, but maybe the point of New York, at least for us, isn't to make it just yet. It's to build resilience, teach us to dream bigger and work harder. Because if it had been easy, if we had made it, we wouldn't have learnt half the stuff we did and we wouldn't be so eager to go back. This trip made me realize a lot of things, some good, some bad. It was the beginning of the end, of relationships, of past versions of myself, and truly the start of something new. I think it's safe to say that New York City has yet again changed my life, and for that, I'll be forever grateful. And I look forward to our return to the city that never sleeps very, very soon.